Thank you,
What's up?
Thundercock.
Professor Baby.
Recording in progress.
That's one hell of an entrance. Thank you, Thundercock. I don't think you can play this on YouTube, man. It's already.
No. I think we just violated the Geneva Code.
All the communities of every platform in America.
Word,
right pretty sure we can get on in Uganda right now. That's really the only place to play this right now.
We always have a spot on the website for you because we can put what we want up there. So
yeah, control your
narrative. Play with it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, this episode is going straight to Patreon.
Hey, but real question though, why do they have fucking stories, man? Like, I don't need no fucking story. I don't give a fuck about Katie failing the SATs and here come her big black tutor and shit. Heard you had some leaky pipes.
Brandon, like, yo, I gotta start this episode. He's like over there, like, I gotta start this shit.
Oh, what are y'all started.
Hey, you put a quarter in the jukebox, you gotta let me play.
once you said go, we're on go.
I know, facts.
That's how
we're gonna put that quarter in that. We're gonna put that quarter in that slot under that vagina dick or the baby dick.
You gotta let it play.
We got quarters for baby dicks. Oh
my! Or you ordered the meaty sauce.
We're gonna replace that baby dick that on the end. We're gonna say female dick.
Why you so? He was like,
"You're off a light shit."
Woody Allen on us. He was like,
"Yo."
It's that applesauce.
You think we laid
Woody Allen? He's like, no, we're gonna replace it. We're gonna replace it.
Yo, this shit.
Baby dick is not a good term you can use in America now.
Replace that for female dick. And if you get her over female dicks, then we don't know what the fuck to do for you.
Yeah, facts.
We fucking tried.
Don't have that problem. So let's go.
We tried to clean it up.
Yeah,
before it even started.
Welcome.
This shit is demonetized before it got started, yo.
Yo,
if you use code baby dick, yeah. She walks on the street,
I love how Brandon's over there. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Sorry, introduction. Go ahead. Fuck that introduction up. I promise I'm done. Go ahead.
Oh shit. All right.
I'm putting my shit on mute.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, clearly we already started. I'm not editing none of this shit because I don't know how to edit. So this shit is going straight.
It's real easy. You wait till she get up to the camera, then you be like, just no balls, God, no balls.
Especially when she's got that. Never mind.
This right here.
Somebody go listen to like these motherfuckers. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Well, listen to this shit.
Advisory. Yeah. The
We have
21 and up. 25. Matter of fact, 30 and up.
Yes.
30.
If you listen to this episode, this is at your own apparel. It's on your own motherfucking apparel. I have no. After I say my name, this is their show. I say nothing else. After I say my name, this is their show. I have no reason to be here.
The criminals are now running the asylum.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck that. This ain't the NFL. I let the criminals go. I don't give a shit. As long as you don't kill me, I'm good.
That ain't sadly, that wasn't the worst thing said here already.
No.
Intriguingly.
Actually the lightest thing that's ever been said.
That was the most endearing thing. That was like
yeah,
Yo, that was like the Hallmark shit. That was real Hallmark.
Yeah.
Like real like
very demure of you.
Very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty sure I seen that card at Walmart the other day.
Listen, this is clearly a list. I don't know what list we're
Supposed
gonna
to
do
be.
tonight.
Yeah.
We clearly were supposed to do a list tonight.
We started
will
and
get-
embarked on a journey for a list and ended up somewhere on page 75 of yeah.
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 I'm not
That
giving them
Blade-
no free publicity.
Page 75 of the Blade is the Malcolm X of Marvel book.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yo.
Nelson turned his head so quick. He's like, what?
He's like, what? What are they
I
just
think
saying?
We
I
went back
think
and
Blade
watched the
makes
episode,
Malcolm
and
X look
he
like
literally
Brian
looked at me and
Gumbo.
was like, Blade over Malcolm X?
I think
You're
Blade
Kim.
makes Malcolm X look like Brian Gumbo.
Yo, that shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm
Dave
done with that.
Hard on
Dave
that.
Chappelle.
Yo, that shit is dumb. Yo, that shit was. I think Blade made Michael X look like Brian Gumbo.
I might have wrote a note to Marvel Comics like, yo.
Oh, my
How dare you?
Um,
All right, let's get
Yo,
to this
hey,
list we
daughter.
supposed to have done that we
We
haven't
still
done
get.
yet.
Well, if anybody listen, we getting canceled immediately. But after you cancel us,
Well, before you cancel us, how about that?
after
Everybody-
you cancel us,
We got a
Everybody
whole show for
welcome.
you.
Yeah, facts. Everybody, welcome to the What the Shit podcast.
No.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
one thing. Oh, you ain't taking. Oh, we ain't taking.
This ain't my operation, boss. This is Operation Top 10 list. This wasn't Operation.
Oh my
shit.
god.
10.
Was
That's
my
an
outfit.
X.
This ain't no ordinary
That's-
top 10 list. This is the 90s.
Listen, we are doing
Greatest
a
songs
list.
of all time. Hell yeah.
We are doing a list. It is the 90s. This is the last 90s list we doing. Technically. And we're doing stories tonight. We're gonna do top 10 90s stories. So yeah, but before I get into like what we're gonna what's the rules pretty much to make the list, like we always do. Clearly my family is here and they ready to go. They ready to knuck if you bucking. They're already doing it, so I'm gonna just let them go ahead and continue doing it.
Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck.
Hey.
Hey,
All
what
right,
we do, yes.
I got my
That's
brother.
my shit. She gonna
That's
start
all
twerking.
right.
Shit,
You
yo.
gonna start twerking on Nelson and shit, yo.
No,
Nelson's still gonna be pissed. Like, how dare they say that about Malcolm X? I can't even enjoy this lap dance right now. I'm so repugnant.
I am appalled.
Nigga got high, got enlightened.
He gonna have the fist up while he's getting twerked on and getting the strip dance and shit.
Yes, shake it. Shake it. Yes.
I'm going to jail for that one. I'm
To
going
the
to jail.
right.
For that one.
Oh my god.
Shake it.
Yo.
Yes, shake it.
Yeah, welcome to
Yes.
the BrandonJaneauShow Show.
Facts.
Yes,
This is
shake
it.
it.
Yo.
All right, let's go.
Clearly my family's in rare form tonight.
All right, compose ourselves.
All right, shit.
Okay.
Good list.
All right, hold on.
Oh, no, wrong side.
Let's get real.
Okay.
Look at y'all look high as hell, Nelsons. Y'all look high.
You remember? They look like a cop came up and they was trying to fix their clothes. Like, oh shit.
That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. They were both like this. They were like this. And they were both like this.
Hey, he leaned over. Hey, do I smell like weed? Oh, do I smell like weed?
Do I look high? Do I look high?
Hey, you back with a feature t-shirt. You look high. Oh shit, you too. They got straight in the mother.
You got to be professional as shit.
It's like, all right, let's get serious. It's like,
Ooh, shit.
That's hilarious.
Friday and shit. When
I didn't think they blinked for a second. I was like, damn,
no, not Friday over half baked. When he was like, sorry for yelling.
Oh my god. Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
My family here, man. Let's get it going, man. So this shit. Clearly, this list is completely different than anything we've ever done.
yeah.
Already. But we're doing stories tonight, 90s stories. And I guess the rules. First rule, I guess, of the list is 3 rules, like always. You already know. First rule. What did the story bring? Like, do you remember the story? Pretty much, is the story memorable? I guess, in a sense. Do you remember the story? Do you remember what you were when you first heard the story? That's the 1st rule. Can you actually remember the story? What happened in the 90s? That particular moment in the 90s. Do you remember where you were when it happened? That's the first rule.
Breaking into somebody's house.
Find it.
Like
AOL chats. You've got mail. Damn, little baby 6969 just hit me up.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you about that. That's a story in itself. I don't know what the fuck about that. That's a story into itself.
Late nights with the
Come
computer,
to
the first
the
computer.
90s,
I thought you
Boys
said
to
baby dick
Men
69,
edition
69.
of the
No.
segment of the show.
Oh my god.
Good old
Rule number
AOL chat 6
Motown
ASL.
No.
Oh.
We just took.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna mute myself again.
Sorry, Brandon. Go ahead, buddy.
I feel like it's a substitute teacher at the school, and motherfuckers are just taking this nigga to check. Anytime he turned his back to write on the chalkboard, somebody throw a piece of paper at him. and then they turn around and look, and then Tyler's like this.
Yeah.
Smell like weed. I don't know. You smell like weed. You smell weed. You smell weed on me?
Nigga, is it me? Nigga, is it me? Nigga checking himself. Nigga, is it me? Nigga, is it me?
Look,
I remember
the
in
trend
7th.
on TikTok, weed. Oh, I know I ain't smoke no weed.
Yeah, that joint.
Well, Paul Baba, whatever over there say he think you smoke weed. You smell like weed. Oh no, I ain't smoke no weed.
JB was there.
Yeah.
Oh hell, what JB got to do with it? JB was drunk.
Yo, rule number 2, I guess, of the list. What did it truly do to them, to the person, or to the situation? You got to remember what it was for the story, and then what did that truly do? Like when you heard it, or what the
Ultimately, in the
moment
grand
was.
scheme of things. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, like always, was the story impactful? Did it really shape the 90s as we think it did?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of stories we probably remember, but we like go back and think about it like, okay,
It
that
wasn't
shit
that bad.
it really didn't shape it like we thought it shaped it. Especially the shit that I wrote down, Lord Jesus.
Let's find out.
So I see. All right, so everybody cool with that shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Good to go, buddy.
All right, let's get it going. Like I always do, I'm gonna just throw something out there and see if it can be on the list. Kurt Cobain suicide.
Yes.
One yeah. 2.
Oh, he's dying. Help him, please, help him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 2.
And see, like, I'm sorry to cut you off, like, on a more serious note, like, with that situation, it depends on where you grew up at, too, because to mind you, when that happened, I grew up in the Midwest, in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I grew up in a culture where it affected people more in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely.
I knew
You
kids
definitely.
that really wanted to die because he did. You know what I'm saying? Because they felt that impact of him dying, and they loved Nirvana so much that
Yeah.
when that happened, they idolized him so much that they wanted to do the same thing.
I would say, yeah. I mean, it didn't affect me because I remember it, but wasn't one like a guy I kept tabs on. So, but I know, there's people around me who was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And I just got to do something about it. And they were talking crazy. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's that serious, but
Yeah. Yeah. All
Shout
right.
out to his wife. Supposedly she's the one that did
Courtney Love.
Wow. Wow.
it.
Wow.
Uh, DC cut off his
shit,
camera.
man.
Yo, DC cut the fucking lights off.
Like they was meant for each other. You know what I'm saying? They
crazy
was
loves
back then,
crazy.
Welcome to What the Shit podcast.
All
Uh-uh.
right, so Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain is on the list. Kurt
He's
Cobain is
trying.
on the list. All right.
He's trying to avoid another Malcolm X thing. That's why he got the
Yeah.
camera off.
I got so
I
much
mean, it's
flack for
already.
that shit.
Listen.
Did you really?
How dare you say something like that, bitch? I said it. What the fuck? How dare
Seriously,
you?
people did come
By
at
the
you
way,
for that.
by the way, you just said something that trumped what you said about that. Like you just trumped what you just said about that. It's about blame Michael Max look like Brian and Gumbo. That just
What?
trumped all that shit.
Now you said it.
That just,
Now you said
no,
it.
no.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
Ah, nice. Very nice. I love
That was
it.
good. Yeah.
Turning it on.
Alright. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Y2K outrage.
No.
Man, are you kidding me?
I mean, it was a
What?
big story. It was a big story, but it wasn't as big as we thought it was back then. Like it was
No,
mass hysteria.
oh hell nah.
Hold
Nah,
on.
I
Hold
was
on. Let me
alive for
finish.
that shit.
I was alive for it. We were all was
Right.
alive for it. No, but I'm just saying. No, I was dead for that day. I died. I died and came back the year after. We was all alive for it. But what I'm saying is the hysteria that people had for it, like planes are gonna fall out the sky and satellites are gonna fall and no phones are gonna work. And it was a big blowout. And it wasn't as big as people thought it was going to be. It was just a lot of fear.
And Brandon, sorry to cut you off. Guess where I was at when that happened? I was at a homeboy house watching fucking wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. It seemed like it was staged because the wrestler, which was Jericho, he had somewhere he had a countdown at the same time where that shit was happening, and nothing happened. When you know what I'm saying? Like
it was people in their bunkers holding hands and shit.
Nah, man. But leading up to it, it was the scariest thing.
Yes, leading up to it was
Leading up to it was the scariest fucking thing. Everybody thought that this shit was gonna be real.
That's because you had Poindexters on TV making just like, oh my god, planes are gonna fall and TV is gonna blow up
now,
and
today, you know what I mean?
So that's what I'm saying though. Like it was it was more fear than it was substance.
Right. But everybody knew by 12:01 or 12:02 that, okay, well, what the fuck happened? Nothing happened.
We survived.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I knew
like,
that
okay, it wasn't shit. And
I was fucking.
All right, so I need votes.
So,
I need votes.
No.
Yes.
1 no. 1 yeah.
I want to say yes because of the time.
That was in my lifetime, other than the Gulf War, and I didn't even think Bill Clinton shooting rockets into Kosovo was that big. But Y2K was a fucking big, huge thing, man. And then, even though it amounted to nothing, it was scary because you didn't know because computers.
Because you didn't know what was going to happen.
Right. So we thought that all the computers were going to reset to 99.99, and that was going to just disrupt everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I vote my yeah.
So I go 2-1. 2-1. I need one more vote. Kim.
Y2K should at least start and make the list. Yeah. I would think.
All right.
Because
Oh, shit.
leading up to it, like literally for like 3 years before
Yeah.
99, like in the whole year of 99, people was like stockpiling. They were buying like
Like they doing now?
ridiculous amounts of tissue,
Toilet paper.
water, and
I
canned
got enough
beans.
canned goods to last me 45
Right.
years. I can eat all these
And I ain't
beans.
gonna lie, this is exclusive. Because my aunt even went haywire about it. Bought this because she had a basement. She had a basement full of like flashlights, batteries.
Motherfuckers had a raft and shit. Like,
all
what the fuck you
types
got an
of stuff.
inflatable
Like,
raft for?
looking at her like I'm
Extra
looking at her.
wigs.
Everybody else is, I'm like, man, like,
I
ain't
got
nothing
these
gonna happen.
indestructible eyelashes.
And literally all that investment was
Extra long
basically
nails.
nothing.
Yeah, man. All right, so Y2K outrage is
Yeah.
on the list.
I can tell you
Right.
where I was. It's actually, I have it recorded. I have the video of it, and it was just my mom, her sister, all the family. We're all in one place, and we're all doing the countdown until 2000. It was cool as shit. My mom, I don't know if y'all know what a Godfather is, but we would roll all the tobacco out of a Philly blunt and then stuff it back all with weed. You can see my mom; she's over there smoking it and shit like that, passing it around, having a good old motherfucking time, and. Because we all thought we was going to die, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, let me get this shit out the way.
Well, I was 9 months pregnant.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
That's scary.
Like my daughter was born like 3 weeks later. So like I
Damn.
literally was like scared because I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like really? Like,
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was serious, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Alright.
9/11 obviously topped it. By, a couple
Literally.
years later.
Literally 2 years later.
Yeah. 2 years
Literally 2 years later.
Or 1 year. Well, 1 year, really.
1 year, kind of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
2001.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that's on the list. Alright, famous actors caught with prostitutes. What's up with that?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And that
What?
wasn't no prostitute. That was
That was a dude. That was a dude.
Yeah,
What was-
well, that was a dude prostitute. Dude
Damn.
looks like a
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
That was
That's
big
where that
on the
song
news.
came.
I don't know if that's where the song came from. But
no, the
that's
song was
good.
first. But Eddie was like, I'm gonna live this song in my real life.
It's so weird to me because nowadays, it's not even that big of a deal.
It's not.
But back in the 90s,
It's not now, but
Yeah.
then
Right.
it
If
was.
it
Yeah,
did,
yeah, that
that's
shit
what
was
I'm
That was
different.
saying. It's so
scandalous.
That
crazy.
shit was different.
It's got to be Eddie Murphy because that's the only one I can even think of that I remember.
Charlie
that got caught.
Sheen. No, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
George
yeah,
Michael.
Yep.
Caught.
He was forced
In
to
a-
come out gay after that, didn't
Pee
he?
Wee
Yeah,
Herman in the
he was
movie
forced to come
theater.
out gay. Yes.
Wow.
So I mean,
that
that's
90s was a motherfucker.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Facts.
Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant.
Oh,
Just
that's
a lot of
right.
motherfuckers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
That might be number 1 and 2 for me now. Hugh Grant and Eddie Murphy. That might be a toss up for me, yo. That's
You guys
crazy.
remember Pee Wee Herman too in that movie?
Pee Wee
theater?
Herman in the
Was that in the
mid-
90s? That was in the
Yep.
90s, huh?
It was a lot of childhoods, man.
Pee Wee Herman was definitely trying to find a playhouse somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back seat of that stinky ass
pants.
floor.
That might be number 1. The Michael
yeah.
Jackson.
Gosh,
Alright,
why's the
so-
floor so stinky?
But
Michael-
Brandon's like, whoa, hold
So-
on.
Yeah, we
So
all
all
kind
those-
of talking
so
at
hold
the
on,
same
hold on.
time.
I mean, we're speaking on
So-
90s, right?
Clearly, everybody's like, okay, famous actors with prostitutes is definitely on the list. Like, it's clear
Yeah.
that shit's on the list.
The
All right,
90s, yeah, it probably should be. I mean,
All right, we got.
Fucked up, 'cause I'm thinking that was one of my golden moments, the 90s. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, 90s are fucked up. I'm sorry.
The 90s
I'm
were-
so,
the 90s
yo,
were-
man. I'm sorry, Nelson, bro. You had positive vibes coming in. You was talking
Right.
all polite
The
shit.
90s was the golden era. Pizza, cowabunga.
I feel like I just fucked.
What you
Yo,
say about
I'm feeling-
Malcolm X?
Yo, I feel like we just fucked up his whole like the
Oh yeah, that whole
whole '90s, man. Just the whole '90s just got fucking just
The
destroyed.
shine has
Like
come off
the
of
first,
it.
But we need to relocate. I'm getting into
yo, the first 20 minutes of his list, he's just like, yo, the '90s was some fucked up shit, bro.
Man, facts, yo.
Yo,
Facts,
the first
crazy.
20 minutes, we only got like 3 stories on here. He like, man, that shit was fucked up, bro.
Yo, right. That's wild. We ain't even talking about Bill
We got
Clinton,
like 3 fucking
him
stories.
getting his dick sucked in the Oval
And he already,
Office.
bro, we
Hey,
only
hey,
talk about
you, come here.
Yeah.
we already talked about 3 fucking stories. He was like, yo, the '90s
Holy
fucked up, bro.
shit, yo.
Yo, I love that shit. That's fucking funny.
Why
Yo. That's
everybody
good.
turning their cameras off on me, yo?
That's
Hold
good
on, I
con-
ain't gonna be the only one with a. Come on, what the shit? I'm gonna say your
All
podcast.
right, all right.
Peer
What the
pressure.
Get a
shit, D?
promotion. Get him that promotion. Let's go. Let's go.
I know exactly
Let's go.
right. That's why I keep saying it. Welcome. Look, you put him in first place as far as the grid goes. I don't know if you saw that,
Yeah,
but
because he now jumped up to first.
yeah,
What a
Yeah.
beast.
this is what the shit
All
podcast, y'all. What the
right,
shit? What the
all
shit? What the shit?
right. All right. So
Had nothing to do with this.
we only got like 3 stories. That's a damn shame. That's already gonna be kind of in the conversation for number 1. All right. I'm gonna separate these two, even though they kind of are unanimous with each other. I'm gonna separate these two.
By gender.
Rodney King beating
Yep.
one.
I was waiting for the other one, but yeah, yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah, fucking,
2,
can't we
3.
all just get along? Oh my god,
No,
yo.
motherfucker. No,
Yeah.
motherfucker, we
Yeah.
can't. No, motherfucker, we can't. I don't know if you
That
seen
makes it
lately.
be on the list.
All right.
That's
So if that's
absolutely
on
on
the
the
list,
list. Yeah.
so if that's on the list, then LA riots should be on the list.
Oh
Hell's
yeah, it was the
aftermath.
first time I ever saw Riot. It was my first time. I didn't
Let's
never
go
know what a
start a
riot was.
riot.
Then obviously when they show the riots on the news, they talked about the older riots that happened in the '60s, the Watts and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Yeah,
like,
LA riots.
yeah, it was like, wow, man, this is so crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. People busting into buildings and taking shit out, and the truck driver that got pulled out and hit with a fucking brick in the face and all this other
Yes.
shit, man. Man, it was just wild. Never seen it. I was 16 or something like that when it happened. Maybe not. I
Yeah.
was 12 or 13. Well, 94, right? 94, 95?
92, 93?
Okay, was it 92, 93? So I was like 10 or 11,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, yo. Crazy to me.
Yeah. All right. So LA riots and Rodney King are now on the list. That's 7 and 6, pretty much, and they're already in the conversation for if they should make the final list. All right. Let's keep it going. We talked about him earlier, but this scandal kind of kicked off a lot of shit because a lot of people was like, "This motherfucker's weird." Woody Allen scandal, marrying his former stepdaughter.
Oh,
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that
Did y'all
shit's
see
weird.
that
But
documentary?
That should be like top 3.
Man, yo.
okay,
How is that
I
motherfucker not
agree.
quote unquote canceled or whatever the fuck now, man?
they have tried. They have tried to cancel this motherfucker numerous fucking times. They
he
cannot get
untouchable.
this bitch out of here.
Yeah.
He
That's
really is
funny,
fucking
man.
untouchable, bro.
This is the second time I
Yeah.
literally heard about this today because I was listening to Joe Rogan and they brought it up. He had Freddie Gibbs and motherfucking Brian Moses, a comedian. Yeah, and they fucking brought that up, man. It's crazy how I'm hearing about it again today for the second time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Woody Allen is in on the list now. All right. Lisa left out Lopez burning down Andre Rosin's house.
I didn't think it was as big, but it was like, wow, she wild.
I agree, and I'm sure my wife will agree on that too. Yeah. Yep.
The fact that she stood out there and watched that motherfucker burn was crazy.
Right? And when you hear her describe it, she was just like, nah, I just threw the shoes in there. Put some
And not
gas
only
on it,
that, and put
lit
it
it up,
in
and then
numerous raps.
Yeah.
Numerous raps, positive and negative.
Mhm.
I seen a rainbow yesterday, and she put it in that
I was-
joint.
when Left Eye did that shit, and you know they showed like a kind of like a recreation, and they show all the shoes going in the tubs and shit like that. This is how poor I was. I'm like, who the fuck needs more than one pair of shoes? You know, because that's how poor we were, bro. It's like, who the fuck needs
Yeah,
more than
bro.
I
one?
can dig it.
I feel that shit. I understand it. So
Yeah.
should it be on? So should it be on the list?
Yes, sir.
One,
Yeah.
two, yeah, three. Okay, it's on the list.
I would like to hold out basically because I want to hear what's coming on the list.
I
3.
mean, it's gonna be
Like you
in a
said.
discussion.
All right, well, I'm voted out anyway. But
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
kind of already voted out. All right. So right now that's at number 4, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. We talked about it earlier, but I didn't clump this into the last one. But I'm gonna clump it in now. Pee Wee Herman exposing himself at a damn at a movie theater. This motherfucker just out in the open, jerking the fuck off. Like that's what we doing.
Nope.
No, all right.
That's what he
So
was
here's
doing. It be like that, I guess,
this.
sometimes.
Well, this is the story. Listen, I was a Pee Wee Herman fan, man. This crushed me when this shit came out. So he actually went into back then. You in order to watch porn, you know, VHS was
Yeah.
brand, you know, kind of new, whatever. You had,
Yeah.
and especially like in New York, you had these places where you can go watch porn in the theater.
Mhm.
You got the quarter slots where you see the people dancing, all this other shit.
Yep.
He was in the back of the porn theater jacking off. I mean,
He wasn't
you
alone.
you kind of give him a pass a little bit, right? I mean,
I mean,
Well-
what bothering nobody? I mean, he could have really did it in his own house, but
What's crazy is I don't
It's
know.
not-
Y'all remember
it's
that
not
movie
as
What
fun.
Unfaithful?
movie was he watching?
right, that's the question.
waiting to
Now,
exhale.
now we're getting to some real questions here. See, this is what we do on these top 10 lists. We ask real questions about what the fuck was he watching that made
What
him
was
just be
he
like, you know what, I'm
Evidently,
moving
it was
out.
something good because he was
that?
pinching a tent.
Might be able
Yeah,
to Google
facts.
that.
I don't think I
Exactly.
want to.
Ask it right.
I don't want that shit on my
Right.
search history, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say that's a
20
weird
years
search
from now,
history.
your computer somewhere else, and the motherfuckers going through your search
Don't front.
history.
Niggas gonna have that in the back of their mind.
Oh shit!
What's that
Yo.
It's got,
I
yo,
just asked the question.
Like-
I've always wanted to know that. Like,
yo,
okay, what
Yeah.
caused him to just be over
yo,
there
well,
doing
listen,
that?
listen. When Ruff in China,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
He's watching his older shit.
Watch
oh
Look at
my
that!
god!
Look at that big red bike.
Look at that circus tent.
Oh my god! All right, so Pee Wee
That
Herman's on the
dinosaur
list.
ass.
Clearly, Pee Wee Herman's on the list. God damn. Oh shit! All right. Man, we just had so much fun. Now I gotta bring the goddamn. Now I gotta bring the goddamn mood down and shit. Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah. Yep.
I wasn't. To me, it wasn't. To me, it wasn't. I know to the
Me, it
nation.
wasn't. I mean,
To the nation, I know it was
the
a big
nation,
deal,
it probably was.
but not to me. I ain't give a fuck about
All
it.
right, so two no's, one yeah. DC.
It was huge, but it didn't impact me, so to say. I
All
would
right.
say no.
All right. All right. The Columbine shooting.
Wow, yeah, for sure. That changed the world.
Mm,
Everything changed after that. Straight up.
That's
Now
one.
we had
Yeah.
kids. We had kids that were being bullied, actually taking control back, and well, you know, not in the best way, obviously, but you know what I mean.
I mean, taking control, but not in the best
Taking-
way.
Yeah, taking their power back is in a sort of way. You know what I'm saying? And doing
Yeah.
that, it gave all the people in the world really a stepping stool to say, look, I'm being bullied. Not necessarily that I'm going to go shoot up the school, but I can stand up for myself some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of sounding like I'm being positive about this, but I'm really not. It's just I'm trying to take the positive out of it. But it was a fucked up situation, man. And
Yeah.
I was in the same grade as these guys when it happened. So it could scare. I was scared. You go to school,
Ooh,
especially after
yeah.
especially after it happened. It like the kids that were picked on would go to school wearing those black trench coats and boots. You know what I'm saying? People like did that shit. So yeah, man, I would definitely say hell yeah.
That's one. One vote. Where we
Mm,
at with it? DC?
yeah,
That's two. Talis?
Yeah.
Three. All right. Is that number two now? All right. All right. So to close out the first list, pretty much. Close out the first list. Fuck. I feel like I gotta fucking keep saying you to bring the fucking mood down or some shit. I don't know why, but Princess Diana dying.
Hmm. That's when I first learned about paparazzi.
Mm,
I never knew anything about paparazzi until then.
that's a hard one right there. That's a hard one.
Mm.
Because I don't want to offend nobody and nobody related to the family of.
Man, they ain't gonna hear this
No,
shit.
I'm gonna
Go
say.
ahead.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna say.
say no. I'm gonna just say no. No.
All right. 1-1. 1-1. Where we at with it?
no, yeah. It was crazy because it was like the first time you seen like you heard about paparazzi, but you didn't know like how crazy that shit was until that moment.
Yeah.
Then soon after, we saw what it was like for Britney Spears. It was like, damn, they following around this person all day, every day, like basically harassing. You know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
much.
And then you hear the story about Princess Di when it was the paparazzi that was chasing them, basically,
Mhm.
and the driver lost control. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, some say other, like conspiracy
Yeah.
type stuff. Supposedly,
Yeah. 2-1. Kim.
Princess Diana was for the 90s, it was real impactful for the world.
oh shit.
For it also, for me, it was the first time I ever seen what it mental health, like the mental health of the nation after
Yeah.
Princess Diana's death was bad. Like people were
Yeah.
super
People.
depressed after her death. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, I'll have to say yeah for the list because I mean the impact of it.
Ash, what's up?
Peace, smash. Yeah,
And it was
no.
the royal family. That's the first time I seen how
See,
the paparazzi impacted the royal family and
Yeah.
how the royal family in England affected America.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
to
made
me,
me
from
research the
I
I didn't
lineage
know.
of it.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know who she was until that happened. I ain't even
Right.
gonna front. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We
I'm
cool.
not
True.
even gonna lie. But if we're gonna look at the full spectrum of how impactful it was for the '90s, man, it's gotta be on top because well, maybe not on top, but it's gotta be
Where's
up there.
where's that number one right now? So that's the first
Okay.
list, and she closes it out. So that's the first list. All right. Let's now get into it. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna clamp this together. Well, fuck it. It's fucking OJ. What can I say? All that shit is clamped in. OJ Simpson. Should he fucking make the list?
Smash should go first.
Yes.
For the 90s, hell yeah.
I've actually, while he was in the chase in Mall of America, watching that shit happen live. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I got two yeses. What's up?
It was also a reason for my mother to sit me down and give me a 6-hour long reason on why interracial dating would lead to my demise one day.
Damn.
Mm.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Okay. Two yeses. Anybody else?
Was that a yes? I don't know. Was that a yes, Kim? What the hell?
I
I
don't know. Honestly, I don't know if that's
I'm not
yes.
sure. What the?
I thought that was a yes.
From
She
him
said
what
yeah
you
earlier.
will.
I mean, she said yeah earlier. I'm like, I'll take it as a yes. I'm like, I don't know if that's a yes, but okay, we'll take it as you take it.
Nah, it's
So
all good. But no,
two
but it,
yeses,
I'm gonna say yes, mainly because
three.
it was the first court case that was really televised. It was everywhere. Everybody saw it. When he
It
became
was
a
the first
suspect.
time DNA was used
Right.
in a national public court
That's
case.
right. Well, that's right.
And got
That's
away
right.
with it. National television. And yeah.
Hey.
Sorry.
And it
I mean,
showed
it's
how
already out there and
police.
shit. I mean,
It showed how
He
police.
was disclaimer. He was acquitted.
yeah, disclaimer. Fuck that.
Nah, he did that shit. But it really
I'm about to
showed.
say we can sit here and act like he didn't do that shit. That motherfucker did that shit. We ain't
I
about to
don't know, man. Them
sugarcoat shit.
badass knees he got, he couldn't chase
First of all, first of all, we don't blame him. I don't blame him. I feel like this was the one time I felt like we got something right, or we got luck on our side as far as society goes, being a black man in America. So I felt
And
like
let me say
I
that
felt
you're
like
right, Smash. Listen,
right,
whether he was wrong or right for the culture, his win in court was monumental for Black culture.
I felt like this was a win for us. We so used to being on the other side that yeah, this was a definite win, and you know,
Nobody
we knew
gave
that
a fuck if he killed her or not. They just wanted him to.
we knew they was gonna get him regardless. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh
wasn't gonna
yeah.
get away, but he got away with murder. You know, but when they did catch him, they tried to say it was for robbery, but no, it was for that murder.
No. They caught him. They caught him later on. They found him liable, so he had to pay $33 million to the family. And then a few years later, that's when he got caught up with the robbery, and that's when they
but it was
they taxed his ass, boy.
They didn't get him for the robbery.
Yeah.
They didn't get him for the robbery. They got him because he got away with murder. And
that's what I'm saying. They taxed him on that robbery. They made sure
because he was stealing his own shit.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's how fucked up that shit is. He stole his own shit and he still got fucking put in prison.
Yep.
I can't even say he stole his own shit. He just trying to get his shit back. Can't even say he stole it.
At gunpoint. It just happened to be at gunpoint.
And he didn't even had a gun.
He even
had the gun.
But he robbed the person that robbed his shit.
Yo, and that's true. That's true. They robbed him. They stole his shit, and then he tried to go back and go get it. Yeah, them badass knees. I knew that nigga wasn't running.
That nigga walked to the podium. That nigga looked like shit. Hobbled and shit.
You see him on Twitter now, though. You see him on Twitter now. Hey, Twitter world.
Oh yeah, that shit creepy. If OJ is your source of morality,
commit the crime against me, but if I did, this is how I would have did it.
I know, yo. He basically
that was the family. That wasn't him. No, that wasn't him. That was the family. The family stole it because all that shit that he had. Yeah, all that shit was.
Y'all both doing it at the same time. What the fuck? Somebody talk.
No, let's go. Let's go.
I was just finna say I'm definitely finna go follow OJ on Twitter.
All that shit. Whatever fucking media stream you got.
He does like sports stuff, man. Like he used to do. That's what he does, straight up.
Some weird. That's a weird ass sports take. Yeah,
that's your future, Brandon. That's your future, Brandon. What you talking
about? Fuck that shit. Yo, if OJ criticized me, I'ma just have to take that shit. Yo, that nigga killed somebody. I can't even go at this motherfucker. He has no remorse in his face.
Nicole Simpson, like her head was basically decapitated. It was decapitated, bro. Yeah, that's hate. That's a hate move right there.
Yeah,
so whoever did it hated her.
That's what
And
they were saying in the trial. I don't know if everybody watched all of the trial, but that's what
I
they were
wasn't
saying in the
alive.
trial. That's why they were like, it has to be him because who would hate her that bad to do her like that? Besides
I was
him.
I was
that's
1
why
years old.
Johnny Cochran, man.
I was one.
Yeah,
I can't remember the trial.
Johnny
Like that.
Cochran
I
became
was
a
like
fucking star,
7,
boy.
8.
Until he died.
John,
Yep, he was a
Johnny
fucking
Cochran,
star.
Johnny Cochran ate for life off just that one case.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
made a whole
That-
firm and everything.
They let us
Family
watch it at
everybody.
school. We was at school while I was in high school. They let us watch it at school.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
Everybody screaming this shit in the
He was
gym, idiot. I got that shit
yeah,
right. Like,
yeah.
oh
It was
my
a
god.
bar. He dropped a bar on TV. He was
That nigga was Wu Tang that bitch. That nigga, oh shit, not the man in the building. Oh shit, okay, I see.
yeah, facts.
All right, I still need votes. I got like 2.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2.
Yeah.
That's 5. Unanimous.
4, 5.
OJ's on the list. I'm not, y'all know. OJ on the list. He will be talked about later on for the number 1 spot or number, whenever he ends up on. All right, let's keep it going. I want to do this. Oh shit! Forgot about another sports person. Magic Johnson getting AIDS.
Wow.
I play basketball, y'all.
That was huge for me, yo. I thought he was gay, like, because they came out and said that was like a gay disease.
A
I was
disease.
But you know what's
Magic
crazy?
Johnson is gay. What?
I was just watching on Instagram. They had an old interview he did, and he was like, "Yeah, I slept with 6 women at one time." Like, nigga, you out here admitting that you was just giving that bitch out like motherfucking Sweetwater taffy.
I blame Wilt Chamberlain for that shit.
Man, listen, I started to think that shit was fake, and I'm still thinking that shit fake because here's the
forever.
thing. Here's the thing, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then his wife, they was on Oprah, and she was like, "I still have sex with him." What? But I don't have it.
They had kids.
I
Huh?
think he don't got it no more.
I think he never had it.
I think
The
he
fact
had
that
it.
she
but
said she's still
Dr.
having
Q
sex
said
with him,
Shit.
I mean,
You can't tell me a
and she don't
millionaire
have it.
So y'all,
I'm gonna say one name, Dr. York.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna say another name,
Malcolm X.
Dr. House. Nigga, what the
Say another
I
name.
know this nigga about to Dr. Seuss. I was like, this nigga here.
I'm gonna say.
Nah, but
I'm gonna
Dr.
say
York,
another name.
they killed him because he found the cure for cancer, the cure for a lot of shit.
Dr. Sebi.
So, yeah, Dr. CB definitely found the shit.
Dr. York. Who is Dr. York?
Dr. CB definitely found it. Dr. CB definitely found the cure for cancer, all that shit.
I thought it was Dr. York.
I've heard of Dr. York though. I think he did find some cures or some shit. I have heard of Dr. York.
for diabetes.
I could have sworn it was cancer.
Dr. CB definitely. Yeah. That's what they try to say. They got Nipsey Hussle got killed for because he tried to do a documentary on him.
And Nick Cannon was supposed to be picking it up.
Nah, man. Nipsey died.
Was in Honduras.
Nipsey was trying to change the world.
Yeah, man. That's how I go. All right, I still don't know. Magic Johnson. Should Magic Johnson be on the list?
Yep.
1.
Yes.
I got 1 vote.
Yes.
2. What's my votes?
I don't think it was that interesting.
Fake it till you make it.
I don't think it was that interesting because I feel like that nigga lied to us.
Okay. 2 yeses, 1 no. DC?
No.
2.
I don't think he had it, man. That nigga ain't never get small or nothing.
Smash has such a good point. And if you look at media today, they do the exact same shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like AIDS was the biggest thing. Now they come out with a celebrity that has AIDS. Homosexuality becomes popular, if you will.
Yeah, think about it. Magic Johnson played basketball for the Lakers. He wasn't making no millions and millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he all of a sudden the nigga owns sports teams, he own movie theaters, I don't know, Chief.
They didn't even want to play with him. They didn't even want to play on the
Yeah,
same
they didn't want to play with
team.
him.
They didn't
They didn't want to play with
against
him.
them or nothing, man.
Yeah. All right, I got 2 yeses, 2 nos. I need Kim. I need a tiebreaker.
I mean, for me, Easy E's AIDS impacted my life more than.
Hold on. So should it be on there? Magic. Should Magic be there?
No.
All right, cool. All right. So Magic's not on here. So I clumped both of these together because I like Magic. I hate to say it like that. God damn, that was terrible. Good God.
We're gonna get you to do all our segues.
God damn. That was so fucking terrible. I'm sorry. Lord Jesus.
I like Magic Johnson who lived to play basketball.
No.
I am rubbing off on him. I am
yes,
so sorry, Brandon. I apologize.
Because the way I said it, because the way I'm about to say this is like, I like Magic. These men actually passed away from this shit. And I was like, that's a terrible fucking transition.
Oh, that
Good
is
God.
thing to say.
That is such a terrible transition. My God.
I'm glad you said it and I didn't.
This is such a terrible transition. But yes, these 2 men did pass away actually from that disease. Eazy-E and Freddie Mercury. Should they both be on this list? Well, they kind of clumped in together, but they did pass from AIDS both in the 90s. So should they be on the list?
So if we're gonna clump everything together, we're gonna say like famous people that got AIDS, right?
I'm not counting Magic. Magic was his own separate case. Magic is still here to tell a story.
Yeah, but honestly,
they're not.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? They're not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, they're physically not. Magic is here still to tell a story. And to us, we can kind of be like, well, then Magic even had his shit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, we just had a whole conversation if Magic even had the shit.
I think Smash brought that shit right up, and yeah, bro, I never even
because these 2 men. Because here's the thing, Magic is still here. These 2 men passed away immediately from the shit.
Yeah.
Think about that shit for a second.
Right. Yep.
That's why I said Magic's on his own.
Got it. He was done. He was dead before.
He was dead like. He was dead before the end of the year, and Freddie Mercury got it like midway through, and he passed like in 6-7 months.
All right. Other than Eazy-E, I didn't. Freddie Mercury, I didn't even know who Queen was until Wayne's World. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't really impact me. I didn't even know about him dying, him being gay. I didn't know none of that shit in the 90s. Not until later on in life, in the
all right,
2000s.
So all right,
I'd say
so.
No.
All right, take Freddie Mercury off the table. Eazy-E, should he be on the list for this?
I'd still say no, because I'm an East Coast guy, and I never really gave a shit about NWA. I was a little bit too young for that. Just a little bit. It was just out of my range. Just a little. I knew of them, knew of all the songs and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say no, man. But I guess reflecting on it, yeah. But if I go back to that time, no. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back to that time, and I'm gonna say no.
All right, 1-1. That's good though. I like that fact that you actually went back.
I'm gonna say yes because I had some inside information based on an interview that I was a part of, and if y'all remember, he found Bone and he fast tracked him like he knew he was gonna pass away. Okay. So in the span of before he passing away, him getting AIDS and finding Bone, they got to shoot one video with him. And that was the only video they did. And shortly after that, he passed away.
Love of Money.
Yeah, I thought it was for Love of Money.
That one, yeah.
Because he was actually on the song with
That's right.
Yeah.
Because Thuggish Ruggish Bone, they used old footage.
Old footage. Yeah. So he
kind
of fast tracked that whole thing for them to be signed like he already knew it was, over. So with that knowledge, like he already knew, like, I don't have long, so I got to get these guys on, pay everything going, get everything in order.
What's the NWA movie? Because that shit was good as hell, bro.
Straight Outta Compton.
That's it. That was good as hell, yo.
Kim.
Yes, absolutely. Because Eazy-E's AIDS death brought more awareness to AIDS than any other AIDS case. More than Magic, more than Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. I mean, we could. I think as because we grew up listening to hip hop, so I think we kind of related more to Easy than we did Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
If I had to say it, in a
Because
sense.
I don't like 90% of us don't even believe that he ever had it.
And that's another thing.
And that's
All
what
right.
makes it.
I'm a
fucked
little
up.
different with that. I believe that he had it, but he just got cured.
Yeah, we
How?
have this conversation at home.
How,
because-
Sway?
All right, so Easy's on the list. That's 3. All right. Michael Jackson's first case.
What? Vitiligo?
Yeah.
No, first case. First case of
I remember
I guess
seeing that.
child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Child. Yeah. I don't even know how to say it. Michael
Yeah,
Jackson's first
I
case.
feel you,
Baby
bro.
dicks, baby dicks,
Man.
baby dicks.
Yeah.
I remember
Baby dick.
seeing
Yeah.
that. That shit was
Say,
breaking
stop.
news. That shit was on every channel. I remember my mom, we was watching TV, right? All of a sudden, breaking news came on. And Michael had on a red button down with a black hat. I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? And every channel you turn, he was making a statement on everything that he was being accused for and whatnot. You know, that shit was big. Yeah. That shit was big.
All right, 1. I need some votes. That's it.
I just took a bowl hit. What was it again? Seriously, what the fuck was we just talking about?
Michael Jackson.
Michael
Oh,
Jackson's
yeah.
first case.
That's
Yeah.
right, when he touched little boys.
Can't even say that easily, man. That's the MJ, man.
Allegedly. God damn it. Allegedly. God damn it.
At the
Michael
time, if
did
you settled
do
out
it.
of court, you admit
Oh
it.
my God.
No, that's not necessarily true because you want it to go away sometimes.
Yeah. That's true.
If you watch Janet's
So-
documentary, he tried to. That's why he settled, because he just wanted it to go away. He
Yeah,
wasn't trying to
Janet
fight it. He wasn't trying to
Was
go
very
through all the
clear on why
public.
he settled.
But at the same time, it do look like an admission of guilt. Sorry.
Facts. Remember
It
when
do.
they started calling him Wacko Jacko and shit? And
Yeah. Yeah.
I still need some votes. I got 1. I got 1 vote.
What was it again? No, I'm just kidding. No, that was. Well, I mean, I'm an MTV kid from the 80s and like 90s and shit. Yo, and that's all they talked about, bro.
That's all they talked about.
MTV
Mhm.
News was all
Kurt
about
Loder.
Michael Jackson. Fucking
Kurt
Kurt
Loder.
Loder. Yeah,
But
exactly.
he's one of the ones that got
Well,
to
been
interview
there,
him,
yeah.
though. He
Yep.
was the one of the
Yep.
ones that did get to interview him.
And he went to go. Oh no! And there was a British dude that like was like of Indian descent that
Yeah,
that
was
was
and stuff
Chopper
like that.
Deep Pepper, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was supposed to be a spiritual guru or something.
Deepak Chopra.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his name.
Chokra or
Yep.
some shit.
He made millions off of a book after that. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. I guess Michael Jackson on the list. All right. All right.
Makes sense.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh my God. Yo, what did you do? A Google search of the 90s greatest stories in the 90s or some shit? Because I
Yeah.
swear,
Lorena.
man. Yo, that shit was wild.
I Google,
What?
but it just to check the dates, just make sure these fucking stories actually happened in the fucking 90s.
Yo, that was crazy. And then to hear that she threw it out the window a
She
couple
threw
miles
it out
down
the
the road.
window. That's what I remember.
Well,
That
what?
fucked
She
me
was
up.
riding down the
When
freeway and
Lorena
threw that shit
Bobbitt
out the
took her
window.
husband's
Oh
dick
yeah.
off, and she
Yeah.
rode down the street and threw it on the side of the road.
Yeah. All right,
That was
for the
no, she was on the
for people
freeway.
watching it that don't
Yeah.
know who the Lorena Bobbitt was. She was with this man.
She was a crazy bitch. She was a crazy
And
bitch that
she
cut a man's
cut-
dick off. I have no.
Cut the man's dick off and took it
That
and
crazy bitch.
fucking threw it out the window a couple miles down the road.
But she,
Oh,
like she
man.
just had it on the passenger seat and just was riding down the highway. I was like,
What
you know
the
what? Fuck this
Yeah, bitch
dick.
thinking
And he was
Yeah.
asleep. The man was asleep. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you? The man was asleep. He was sleeping comfortably as shit. You
You think she was using that as a fan? You think she was using that as a fan as she was driving down the road doing this?
Apparently that
Mother-
motherfucker did something because
Ain't no telling what
He was
that
cheating on her. He was cheating on her.
Imagine her going down the street, holding it up, like driving with
Yeah.
her and holding it up, saying,
She just started doing this. She just started doing this.
"Fuck are you?"
Yo,
Or he could have been on some weirdo shit, like try to get that shit up.
yo,
No blood vessels going through that shit. Like, one more time, motherfucker, before I throw your
Yeah.
shit out.
oh my god,
You
Like on
said
some
as
crazy
a
ass
dildo.
shit.
Oh my
Like,
god.
you know,
oh
like,
my god.
you know,
He put it in the freezer for hard times.
Oh.
Then oh,
Boom, boom.
That's my one.
Alright,
Everybody gets one.
all
Nah,
right.
man, it was creepy, man, because like
You get a dick and you get a baby.
like to get to that point, where
Lorena
you just
Bobbitt
like,
was the Oprah of
fuck
cutting
this shit.
dicks.
But imagine being a motherfucker, you walking down the
Tell
motherfucking
me
street.
why her husband made a flick after that.
Yeah, he made a fucking whole. Oh my
I was
god.
big into Howard Stern at that time, and Howard Stern actually did an interview with him. And
I
he was
Like
like,
you was about to say you was there.
and they asked him how big is it now. He was like, and he grabbed the boom mic, and he was like about this big, and it was like way bigger than this. It was like that big. He was like, it's about this big right here.
I can
damn
say
shame.
one dick don't stop no show. Shit.
I just don't want to be that motherfucker who found that bitch on the side of the road. You just
found it
walking
on
down
the
the
side?
street.
Yo, who the fuck like?
Like you
Yo,
think you kicking rocks and
you
shit?
can't,
This a
yo, you
motherfucking dick.
can't.
Was it circumcised or uncircumcised? Because that kind of makes a difference,
Oh, it
yo.
was circumcised. It was definitely circumcised.
Yeah, she definitely cut
Oh,
that
this
motherfucker
shit.
off.
That's facts.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
But it was definitely
Listen.
circumcised.
Did he have the hood? Was there hood or no hood?
Shit, by the time it made it to the ditch, it wasn't no balls, no.
It was just an extended finger.
It was a dildo.
Yo, this shit is real. Oh my god. Lorena Bobbitt is clearly on the list, I'm assuming. Yeah,
Yep.
we had a little bit too much fun with this shit.
Yeah, you could put on now.
Oh my god. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Shit. Alright, where else am I gonna go? Oh shit. Holyfield and Tyson.
Yeah, that was the 90s.
Wow, the ear biting.
Ear biting. Holyfield and Tyson. Where we at with it?
Oh yeah, that's an icon event of a lifetime.
He said who? Tyson?
Tyson bit
Mm-hmm.
Vander Holyfield's ear in the 90s.
He's like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, that's it. He had to think about it. He's like, oh yeah, that's it.
Don King should have fed his ass before the fight, man. That's all I'm saying.
Mike Tyson came out of jail.
I realized Tyson and Steve are savages of all savages back then. That nigga ain't give a fuck. He
He
did.
was getting his ass. Yo, the fact that he was getting his ass whooped.
His ear
Yo,
off.
he was getting his ass whooped.
Ass whooping.
Right.
He was getting his ass whooped. He was just
That
like,
nigga
I'm
was
gonna
like,
fight
oh my
this
god,
nigga.
what should I do? Is he beating my ass right now?
This is
What should I do? He's beating my ass right now.
Oh my
You
god.
can't sit
I don't
there.
know,
He
Mike.
beat
Now you
up
got to
all
get in on him. Take a bite out of him.
fucking knockouts. He gets one hit upside the head and goes crazy and bites the dude's whole fucking ear off.
See,
over
it wasn't one hit across the head. The nigga been crazy his
I'm
whole
gonna take
life.
up for Tyson, damn it. He was headbutting him a lot, and he told him he keep headbutting me and shit.
This motherfucker's headbutting me,
Kept
man.
headbutting.
Come
You know
on,
what
man.
I'm
Here's
saying?
one thing
So,
too.
fucking
Is that
his
remember
head.
he had
You
the
know?
mouth guard. He had the mouth guard.
Mouth guard
That
is.
motherfucker out.
He had to bite through all of that in
He
order to
bit
take those
through the
pieces
mouth
off of
guard.
his ear.
He bit through his ear. All
Yeah.
that shit.
Like,
Yo,
shit.
how strong is that nigga teeth? Fuck that shit. We gotta ask the real questions.
His teeth gotta be
That nigga
strong.
was a pit bull.
Kid nigga really was.
A Mike Tiger Shark.
Yeah.
Doo-dum-dum.
I don't know.
All right,
I remember
right.
watching that shit live, and that shit was just outrageous. Like, to see
Outrageous.
happening like in real time.
Yeah.
And the nigga spit the
man.
shit out in the first row.
Yep.
And they had the wrestlers try to find that shit and put it on ice.
Started jumping around and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yo.
Nigga putting his gloves into his ears and shit. But what's crazy
And
is
Tyson was talking shit after he did it. He kept talking shit about it, spitting that shit everywhere.
well, when the nigga fought, what's his name? The British dude
Human flesh and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
with the dreads, Lennox Lewis. When he was fighting him, he's like, I fucking eat your kids, eat your fucking wife, dog and shit. You fucking fight me, I'm the greatest. I was like, oh, this nigga's nuts. He's lost.
You love me,
bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sweet love to you. You're gonna fucking love me. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's wild.
My back. I broke my back.
Will always be my back. What happened in there, Mike? I flipped the disc. It's spinal.
It was spinal.
It's spinal.
Especially all the stuff now of who he is and who he is now, man.
But seeing him now,
Mike Tyson, a lot to see where he is now and all the shit that he's been
Tyson doing it, bro. He got a whole
hell yeah.
But if we're looking at it, if we're looking at it,
this motherfucker says he smokes $40,000 worth of weed every month.
I believe it. He owns it.
Yeah, he on a ranch. And he also made that cartoon, so he had to be high as shit. But no, man, if we're looking at it as far as like what the criteria was, it didn't affect him going forward. It affected him in a moment, but he still was popping afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look up his podcast.
Well, here's the thing.
On this shit.
Well, here's the thing.
Nah, it's called what is it called? Hot boxing.
Hot boxing. Yeah. Listen, I mean, it can affect you either positive or negative. Depends on how it goes.
Well, it was definitely positive for him, but that motherfucker is still killing.
Look at Holyfield though. Look at Holyfield. Look at the
it went a negative for him, yeah.
Holyfield sounds punch drunk.
That nigga, he's still trying to box.
Like
he was trying to box. Was it last year? He was on that on the undercard of one of them Jake Paul, Logan Ryan fights or whatever them niggas.
Was he really? Oh God.
Yeah. He was on the undercard of one of them fights, like at 40, whatever he is, 50.
All right, so
damn, bro.
Mike Tyson.
He's 40? God damn.
Tyson Holyfield.
I don't know how that is.
Tyson Holyfield. Should it be on the list?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
4.
I think your mic is going crazy, Smash.
I think you're driving.
Oh, is that what it is?
You're driving. The Gulf War.
Absolutely.
For me, yeah.
1,
Yes.
2,
yes.
3.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, technically it's on the list because it's like got 3 votes already. Yeah. All right. You ready then? Oh shit! I keep fucking.
That ain't me because I muted my mic, so nah, that ain't me.
Yeah. Oh,
that was Kim.
Yeah, that was Jeff.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's something coming through.
Little feedback.
Yeah.
Is it plugged into anything?
MTV Unplugged.
All right.
Is that better?
Still getting it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's better. Yeah.
Yeah. Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Why, God? Why?
She's trying to kill her ass. Like that's some real competition.
Let's keep it real. Nobody gave a fuck about the Olympics or whatever that was.
Before then, yeah.
Figure
skating didn't have a fucking care.
I Tanya, have y'all seen that shit? That shit is great. I Tanya is fucking hilarious, yo. Y'all need to watch that shit.
What's crazy is they put it as fucked up as that moment was. They kind of put figure skating on a map.
They did.
Nobody gave a fuck about figure skating before.
And I thought Nancy Kerrigan was fine, boy.
She was.
She still look good.
She got a fucked up leg too.
She a whole plot though. She had a whole for
she
2
had a hit
months.
man. The nigga ran up with a lead pipe and bashed her shin.
They bashed her shit.
Yep.
But it was like during a fucking like event, like motherfucker was around, so this nigga just ran up.
Nah, she was supposed to skate the next in an hour.
Yeah. She was on the side of the rink, dog. She was like on the fucking side of the ice, getting ready and shit. The motherfucker ran up and bashed her shit. And ran. The fat motherfucker took off running. Look up.
Yeah.
It was a fat dude. And he had a fucking gray
coat.
Yeah, it was only jacket.
That was Tanya Hard's husband.
OMG.
Yo,
should it be on the list? Should it be on the list?
Hell yeah,
on the list.
yo. That just because it was fucking hilarious, yo.
Oh, yeah, one.
And you see Tanya Harding crying.
That shit just sold me.
I just remember Tanya, what's her name? Nancy Kerrigan was just like, why, God, why? And that shit, her fucking leg was leaking and shit.
Yeah,
shit like mangled and shit. Like
Nancy Kerrigan looking all gangster and shit while she's on the motherfucking shit. She's looking at it like, you know, not like real bad, like it doesn't hurt that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck this shit up.
Oh man, all right, so I got 1 year. I need some more.
Sure.
Yeah.
I say no.
2. Oh shit, 1 no.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You got 1 no, 2 yeses. What's happening? Kim?
Oh.
For the top 10 of the 90s? No.
Fuck their shit up. Let piped it.
Damn. I got 2-2.
Tiebreaker.
2-2. Nah, it's not the first tiebreaker. I think we had another one earlier. Can't remember. But
I don't think we haven't had a tiebreaker yet. I think that's
first
the first
one.
Yeah, we had the Y2K. The Y2K outrage. Outrage. That was a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
I think it's on the list for me personally. I mean, like I just said, Offset kind of sold it for me. That shit was funny as shit.
I definitely agree. It was a fucking
funny, but as a top 10.
At the moment, listen, at the moment, but in like you just said, it put figure skating. It might not have impacted them in a sense, but it fucking put the figure skating shit on a whole nother motherfucking level. Like people started to pay attention. People was like, "Hold on!"
I ever realized somebody cared enough about figure skating to plot on a bitch. Like,
I think it was just the whole fucking plot and the drama behind it. It was like years in the making that she had this fucking.
Yo, she was getting her ass whooped so much. She was like, "I gotta kill this bitch." I can't.
In figure skating, like you know how bad you gotta be in your ass with the figure skating to take a motherfucker out. Like you know how bad the numbers gotta be for a motherfucker to skate circles around you, and you be like, hit this bitch with a lead pipe. Take all her fucking shit out from the knee down. I want you to fuck her shit up.
3 and Nancy Kerrigan with a 9. Oh, this bitch gotta die. Fuck this. Fuck this. That bitch get a
that shit was crazy, man.
Die, bitch.
She out here hitting motherfucking whipsy doodles and shit, some shit.
Yo, though.
Y'all hitting the basic ass backward skate from Chicago and shit, like on some roll bounce shit.
Yo, think about that shit for a second. You get your ass whipped to the point where you like, I gotta kill this bitch. I gotta kill her. I gotta get out of here. She gotta go. I gotta kill this bitch.
And what's crazy is I don't think it was so much she wanted to kill. I think she was venting to her husband like, I'm getting my ass kicked out here. I'm whooping. I'm losing, coach. I got hit. And her husband was like,
I can't win.
Yeah, I can't win. I can't do it, coach. And he like, I got you. And this nigga just ran his fat ass up and bam! And ran off for an Italian sub.
Could have done it any other time than the time that he fucking did it. You know what I'm saying? While she's walking to the car.
You could have got the bitch to the back. You could have got the bitch walking out the bathroom or something.
He wanted to make a statement.
He wanted to be seen doing the shit. Like, get your
he did on a grand scale. You did it on a grand stage.
It's been right ever since.
Nah, she can feel rain. She know when it's gonna rain.
Yeah,
she can feel it in her bones.
That's that barometer pressure.
Yeah, you ain't never heard that? Like, if you get a bad injury, like your shit break, you can feel it like rain coming.
How old are you, bro?
Who?
Who?
You, DC, how old are you?
62.
That's a damn lie, because you would know about them damn
Damn.
bombs and the weather and shit.
I
That
got
shit
old.
true. My knees,
Shit,
bro.
yeah, you feel rain like motherfucker
Fuck
wake up
yeah.
like, damn, my knees hurt. It's about to rain. Like, nigga, what?
Mhm.
My
2 hours
hands.
later, here come the rain.
I broke
Yeah.
my leg, my right leg. I feel it at times. I do when it rains.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Facts, yo.
All right. So we got one plot killing. I forgot this other plot killing. I remember this shit was in the 90s. Remember when the dude, I guess he hired the teacher, or he was fucking the teacher, or she was fucking the teacher, and she tried to kill his wife.
Oh, you talking about the Long Island Lolita?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Amy
Yeah.
Fisher.
Amy Fisher. Yeah.
Fisher.
Amy Fisher.
Yeah.
Fuck
From
yeah, yo.
Fucking
You remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
I remember
Yeah.
that shit.
You
But
had
I remember
NBC.
watching fucking America's Most Wanted, and they had fucking what's his name? Joe Walsh, Matt Walsh, whatever his fucking name is. Looking
John.
for her and shit. John Walsh, yeah. But yeah,
Hell
that
yeah.
fucking case was huge.
It was so big that they made mini movies, and every channel had their own movie. You had the NBC version, the Fox version,
all at once.
the,
All them shits
the
was all at
ABC
once
version,
too.
and the CBS version.
They all had different
it.
versions and shit.
Absolutely deserves to be on the list. For the
Hell,
Fucking Lifetime had one too.
Joey something.
Joey Badabuco.
Yeah, Buttafuoco. That's it. Holy shit, I forgot all about that. Yo,
and he was a
crazy.
fucking mechanic. He was a mechanic.
He
And
tried
the
to
girl
kill,
was
he tried to kill his wife.
Tried to kill his wife.
to be with him.
16.
She was 16. That's how crazy that shit is.
But that's how crazy he was. Like he used her to try to kill his wife.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna try to leave her too.
Yeah.
But he was given he was a 40-year-old, or I don't know how old he was, but he's probably at least 30.
He's up there.
30-year-old man
30.
giving 16-year-old D. You can't tell me that 16-year-old not gonna fall in love. You know what I'm
He
saying? They
did,
gonna do-
but that's the crazy. And then he kept just like Tanya Hart and putting them subliminal messages in her head. He was like, "Yeah, my wife this, my wife that. I need to get out of the marriage.
you to
I'm not
hit my
happy." And then she tried to shoot her.
Yeah, man.
She literally walked up to their house,
Mhm.
rang the
twice.
doorbell. When his wife answered the door, she shot her twice in the face.
In the face.
And she-
Crazy.
All right, clearly that's on
Shit,
the
I
list.
forgot about that.
Yep.
That's savage.
Yeah, and she survived that shit, so that's a crazy feeling.
Yeah.
You did all that. And she still survived that shit. Of course, you're going to fucking jail.
Facts.
And he went on to later star in pornography.
Yes, he did.
I think both of them did it.
After jail.
He fought China in an
He did.
exhibition fight where
Yeah.
he whipped her motherfucking.
Yeah.
He whipped her motherfucking ass.
Oh yeah, box. What was that? Fox had the
that-
celebrity boxing.
Celebrity boxing. That's
Boxing.
it. Yep.
I miss that fucking show. They need to bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be funny as fuck.
Yep.
All right. Again, I'm gonna clump pretty much these two things in together because if it wasn't for one, it probably wouldn't have the effect that of the second one.
Big hit.
West Coast, East Coast rap beef in the death of Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
What the murders of Tupac and Biggie.
Absolutely. In the 90s.
Absolutely. Yo.
Absolutely.
Yep. That shit shook the whole 90s world up. It did.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Great. So that's on the list. Both of those West Coast, East Coast rap beef and Biggie and Pac's murders. All right, and this is pretty much the last one to make the list, just to see if it's gonna. Oh shit! I got another one. I forgot. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee sex tape.
Yeah, 'cause she was giving her a raw hepatitis on that boat.
Yeah, she got hepatitis C from that dude, yo.
On that boat. It wasn't no rusty nail she stepped on. It was
that rusty nail.
Oh, it was a rusty nail, all right.
I still remember seeing that tape, man. It started out innocent as fuck too. It was just
That
like,
shit
oh
was
yeah,
no
we're on a boat.
motherfucking nail. That was no motherfucking nail. That was a damn baseball bat, y'all. Let's get that shit real.
I don't remember that part, but yeah.
I missed that part. I missed that part.
I know them big ass titties was out.
Yeah. All right, should have made the list.
Hanging over the mizzen mast.
Nope.
No. Oh shit. No. One no.
They made a show of it now. I say yeah.
Yeah.
One.
But
it was the first celebrity sex tape.
I mean,
it was.
Good point.
It really was.
First celebrity sex tape, and that's probably like what led to like
everybody else. Paris, Kim K.
Yeah. Yeah.
2, 3. It's on the list. And last but not least, we gotta talk about this motherfucker one time. Bill Clinton getting impeached.
Yep.
One. We know why he got in. We know why he got impeached.
Nah, we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about it. We can't just
let's talk
No, it's clipped together. No, it's clipped together. That's what I'm saying. We know why he got impeached.
Look, here's what happened, man. Hillary wasn't giving up the box. My man was frustrated. He trying to run the country.
She's lesbian.
Backed up. You know what I'm saying? His shit heavy. He just like, man, I really need to release some stress. This nigga opened the door like, hey, you, come here. And she walked in and he blew that blue dress up with some white shit. That's what happened. And everybody got pissed off because, oh my God, the president got his dick sucked.
He did a little more than that.
Oh, well, yeah, he covered it up and then he, threatened a lot of people, but still.
I mean, a lot of people.
Y'all remember the cigars?
That shit was a big deal though, because even rappers would say Eminem. Remember, that's right around when Eminem first came out. He said, "Should I fix my lyrics? Why the president getting his dick sucked? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?" Yeah.
All right, Clinton, Bill.
If you're the president of the United States, I think you deserve a little Oval Office.
I mean, shit, Bill the mechanic can get his load off for every now and then. Why couldn't the president?
I mean, listen, this ain't nothing new. That presidents was getting something extra on the side. I mean, JFK was fucking monitoring Monroe. It ain't nothing fucking new. We knew these fucking presidents get something. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but that was a little different because that nigga was out in the open.
Was he really?
He was out in the open with it.
He really was.
When the girl, she came in and she was doing the sexy happy birthday to you. I was like, oh shit, he fucking her. in front of his wife. She was singing this song in front of his wife. Nigga, you know she was giving the goods. Bill was hiding this shit. She was a little fugly. He was just like, you know what? I want to keep this under wraps. I'm gonna just get this in. Nobody got to know.
And you see him kissing her on the cheek, and you know what I'm saying, in public somewhere in DC.
Yeah, Bill hid her.
Oh yeah,
and he tried to burn
Bill hid her.
But that was the first record of side chicks keeping the that was the first Bill got caught up because that was the first record of side chicks, you know what I'm saying, keeping records.
Have y'all seen his illegitimate son? Look, I can't even say illegitimate. Have y'all seen him?
The mixed guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that story too.
It looked just like him, bro.
He looks just like him.
Then they because the dude went to all kind of talk shows to say he was his dad.
Yeah, and he offered his DNA, but obviously Bill's not gonna fucking get.
Well, I mean, all he had to do was get Monica's dress.
He had pictures of Bill Clinton and his mom together, working together.
Yeah, he was giving the old campaign trail.
He was, yeah.
The good old campaign trail. Campaign trail.
Trying to stuff the ballot box. Trying to give you that presidential pardon.
Uncle Sam wants you, Monica.
It's more like Uncle Bill. He's like, hey, you come here.
All right.
Not have relations with that one.
And that's what killed him. If you had to go on TV, that motherfucker was firm. His whole finger was, I did not hear me. Look at me, smell my eyes, bro. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, but I did bust one on her face real quick.
A week later, I apologize to the nation.
Yeah, like what the fuck, nigga?
Hillary, I'm sorry you weren't home, and She just happened to be there, and I was a little backed up. To the American people, I just want you to know,
Your ass wasn't doing your job.
one-time deal. It will never happen again until it happens again.
It will never happen again.
See,
until
we are
the next time it happens.
Right? We are not perfect as a nation.
Yo, he was such a good lawyer, right?
He was.
That he made the jury of his impeachment ask what the meaning of is. He said it depends on what the meaning of is. And they were like, "What the fuck he talk about? What? What? What'd he say? Is what?
It confused the shit out of them.
Confused
the shit out of people.
Straight up confused them.
Like, what the shit?
You know what the fuck are we even here for? Like, forget about the whole.
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
keep ruling the fucking country.
I did not. I repeat, I did not have sex with her. Is that not why we're here?
Fuck it, he ain't do it. Fuck it, all right.
It was like, you know what? He didn't have sex with her.
He
did.
Technically, he didn't.
He didn't. By every definition of the word sex, there was no sex. There was no penetration. There was no intercourse. She just happened to use her hands and mouth to give him a little satisfaction.
Yep.
That is not illegal.
And decided to capitalize on his gym.
Well, actually, in Alabama, it is illegal to get a blowjob.
See you at the next luncheon.
What?
In Alabama, it is illegal to get a blowjob.
Yeah.
You ever read them back? There's a bunch of laws like they created way back in the day that are still on the books.
Right.
Like if you got time, just go like Google like outdated laws that are like still like it's illegal in Arkansas. It's illegal to fuck a horse on a Sunday.
See, and over here in Virginia, it's illegal
But
to slap
not
your
on
wife.
Saturday.
Right, on any other fucking
Right. Exactly. Here in Virginia, after 4 p.m. is when you can hit your wife. You can't hit her before that.
What?
Yeah, it has to be after 4 p.m.
There's a lot of fucked up, but they're still on the books.
Yeah.
Like it's illegal. It was illegal.
I'm waiting. I can't wait. 3:59 and 59 seconds. I'm waiting. God damn it.
But it's true though. There's a lot of fucked up laws on the books.
From daycare at 3:43.
That means when you get back, you're gonna get your ass whooped. That's what that means.
Okay, so you can't fuck a horse on
We're
Sunday.
not going to Arkansas.
Not on Sunday.
We're not going to Virginia.
In Alabama, you can't get a blowjob.
Alabama, like we are just like, you know what, we don't know this shit.
Like spitting on the sidewalk is illegal. Is illegal as a
Oh yeah, I've heard that in Georgia. Yeah. And I got
it might sound crazy. I do that shit in front of time just to see if they're gonna be assholes. But you can't. I do that every day.
So we're done, pretty much with everything. So you know how we do it. Out of all, we pretty much said yeah to damn near every damn story on this fucking thing that I put out. So out of every story,
you went to Google top 20 stories of the 90s.
Definitely.
You cannot prove that. You cannot prove that.
Search his browser history.
You cannot prove that. You cannot prove that. Since everybody said pretty much hell yeah to these stories, except one, Magic Johnson. That was about the only
top 20, isn't it?
Top 10. Who is number one?
The East and West Coast.
You want to clump that together? You want to clump that together with Biggie and Pac? I'll leave it as East Coast, West Coast beef.
Yeah, that's where it kind of started. Kinda.
Okay.
All right, I got one East Coast, West Coast. What's happening?
Can you run us through the stories again real quick?
We got Bill Clinton. We got Gulf War. We got LA riots. Rodney King beating. Eazy-E passing from AIDS. Pamela and Tommy Lee sex tape. We got Pee Wee Herman. We got Eddie Murphy in his prostitute. Miranda Bobbitt. Amy Fisher. Lisa Left Eye Lopez burned down the house. Mike Tyson. OK City bombings, O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson being on trial for the first time. Uh, what else? Tanya Harding trying to kill Nancy Kerrigan. Uh, yeah, Y2K outrage.
Y2K.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Gulf War.
You said the riots, right?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain passing,
Cobain.
killing himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Out of the ones you said, man, I to end it, to top it all off, because as we can see, '90s was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I'm
Tupac
gonna
and Biggie. I forgot Tupac and Biggie. Tupac and Biggie too. So
I'm still gonna go with Y2K. That was the top it all off. That was the topper.
all right. One, Y2K outrage.
Y'all got a
Where we at
fan
with it?
running? Is it a fan? Y'all got a fan running? No, maybe not. I don't know. Sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
I need some votes.
Yeah.
I need a vote. I need a one. I need a one. I got one. Y2K.
Yeah, I
Nelson
can go
say
with
East
that.
Coast, West Coast. Nelson say East Coast, West Coast.
I would say the Iraq War.
Gulf War.
Okay.
Okay, so I got one East Coast, West Coast, Gulf War, Y2K. DC, do you have another one, or do you want to take one of those?
I'll go with Y2K.
All right, that's it. Y2K. It's number one. Oh shit, this is interesting.
It's about the argument, y'all.
All right. Who's number two?
East West Coast.
East West. Yep. East West. Straight up. The whole Biggie Tupac, that whole thing.
Motherfuckers is scared to go to each coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't going to the West Coast.
I remember Wu-Tang in their documentary, they was like, man, we were scared as fuck to go to the West Coast, but we went there, went to the club, and it was all love, and it was, you know what I'm saying? That's how they knew. That's why it started as this whole media thing, and the media made it this East Coast West Coast thing. It wasn't necessarily East Coast versus West Coast. It was just Biggie and Pac. They was beefing. That was it.
Yeah. East Coast, West Coast, beef. All right. So I'm gonna take Biggie and Pac murders and make it separate. So Biggie and Pac murders is just by itself. So should it be on the list? Well, Biggie and Pac murders. Easy E still on there. Rodney King, LA riots, Gulf War.
Yep.
OKC bombings. Bill Clinton, Willie Allen, Lorena Bobbitt, Amy Fisher, Kurt Cobain. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Mike Tyson, Princess Diana, O.J. Simpson.
Damn.
Eddie Murphy.
Shit, yo.
Eddie Murphy, all of famous. Yeah. Pee Wee Herman. Like, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit still on this list.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is.
So number three.
I'm gonna say the LA riots.
All right, one LA riot. What's up?
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that.
All right, LA riots. All right.
I would say OJ next.
One OJ. What's up?
I think I can also agree with that.
I can agree with it because I think everybody in America knows exactly where they were during the OJ trial. And I think they remember certain parts of the OJ trial no matter what the rest of their life. Like, so I can
All right.
I would say the next one would be Rodney King.
You're on the road there. I'll say, okay.
Welcome to the Arce show.
I was about to say,
my bad.
In my head, I was thinking how I'm separating them personally is like the ones that where people actually lost their life.
behind.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Who's 6?
The
Oh,
war.
Now you got that. Oh, think about this now. We got a couple more spots, but we still got a bunch of fucking stories. So
Right,
think
but
about it.
the war. Listen,
Yeah.
Desert Storm, the Gulf War was the actual first war in my lifetime that happened. Like, since I was alive, that's the first war that actually happened since I was alive. So, you know what I'm saying? It was impactful in my life because I didn't even like growing up. They used to tell us about war, but I considered it history. I didn't even consider it as an option in America
It was
right
distant,
now.
right? When they
Right.
taught it to us, it was
It-
distant. Like it was never gonna be here.
Exactly. Even the wars that happened in the 60s, like the Korean War and the Vietnam War.
Vietnam.
Like,
Yeah.
even that was taught to me like it was ancient history. Like, so
Yeah, that's what we talked about on our
And at that time, it was literally only 40 years, 30 years. It's like what? That's
Just
less
like,
than
think
one
about
person.
it.
That's a 30-year-old person.
20-something years ago, and that's in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You know.
All right, so I got one Gulf War.
I second.
Who else? Second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gulf War 6. Who's 7?
the LA riot. Are they already?
Right.
We already.
Yeah, that's already on there.
Oh.
That's already on there.
Princess Diana.
Oh, there you go.
You got Okay, you got Princess Diana. You still got Tupac and Biggie. Still got Eazy-E. Still got Pamela and Tommy
we
Lee.
didn't lump them together. Okay.
No, I didn't lump them together. Still got Michael Jackson.
Biggie, because
we got it's
with being people saying he's still alive to this day. You know what I'm saying?
I seen.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
He's in our basement if anybody would like to meet him.
Wow.
You got a basement?
Got a motherfucking They got a skeleton and shit down there.
Yeah, to ask the question. You got a basement? When did that happen?
That's where Kim keeps all her skeletons. You next, Nelson. You next, brother. I love you, man. I love you, brother.
Who's number 8?
This is a hard one because it's getting close to closing it out, and
facts.
Like that's hard to decide between all that. I would say the impeachment, Bill Clinton's impeachment. That was the first time a president was ever impeached in my lifetime too.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know the word impeach until they impeached Bill Clinton.
All right. Everybody agree?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna be an oddball and say no.
Oh, that means it's
it was already 3-1 because DC shook his head.
Oh, he did. I don't know if he's shaking his head or he's giving some head.
Yeah.
That's more his head. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Yo.
That is the
exclusive,
female dicks.
Yo, I gotta say, when you said that shit, DC will quickly raise his hand like, yo, nigga. Like,
I'm just tired, nigga. Ain't nobody that.
He's
It would have been funny when he did it. He was holding a dick in his hand, though. It would have been great.
Yo. Oh, shit. All right, we got 2 slots and like 18 stories. Who the
Amy
fuck
Fisher.
is
Amy Fisher. Amy Fisher.
Yeah. Amy Fisher.
We got some more. We still got Pamela and Tommy Lee.
Nah.
We got Michael Jackson.
Nah.
Mike Tyson.
For Michael Jackson.
Shit. I might put
Michael Jackson.
10.
Got Mike Tyson. Yeah. Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh snap.
Easy E, OKC bombing, Taliban.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
I think shit. Damn. Columbine. I'll go with Columbine.
Columbine was in the 90s. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, yo. Fuck, I forgot about
Oh
Columbine.
fuck,
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah,
Columbine.
yo, that's gotta be
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
That's gotta be
Yeah.
on the list.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Columbine's at number 9. So who's 10?
Is my audio okay? Can you hear me?
Huh?
Well, it
Kirk
didn't
Cobain?
make it.
Oh, it didn't make it.
Who on that?
Columbine.
Nah, you're not. He's up. He's on the conversation, but nobody said his name yet. Kurt Cobain?
Don't ask me to make this decision. I don't know. I'm about 3 rounds in.
You still got okay. So we still got Easy E passing, Kurt Cobain. Still got Lisa Left. You got Mike Tyson. You got Lisa Lefta Lopez. You got Pamela and Tommy Lee sex tape. Lorena Bobbitt. Amy Fisher. Like, we got a bunch of.
You know, Easy E. That's my final choice. Yep.
What Easy?
Damn, bro. Oh, wait.
What Easy?
Nah, let me stop. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Like I said, Magic, I didn't know what it was. Once Easy E got it though, it was like, damn, anybody can get this shit.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the impact of Easy having it, like, because all of us started looking around like, oh shit,
closer to home type shit.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
like that ain't just a gay disease, because I would have never believed he was gay. So at the end of the day, I was like, shit, it's not a gay disease.
All right.
But Magic Johnson, I could have believed it. So.
Alright. Alright, that's it. We've done it.
We did it.
I don't know how, but we done it.
We did it. So that's a damn good show right there, buddy.
I don't know how, but we done it. All right, so yeah, number 1, Y2K outrage. Number 2, East Coast West Coast beef. Number 3, LA riots. Number 4, OJ Simpson. Number 5, Rodney King. Number 6, Gulf War. Number 7, Pocket Biggie. Number 8, Bill Clinton. Number 9, Columbine. And Easy passing from AIDS is number 10.
Sounds about right to me.
Sounds about right to me.
Yeah. That's a solid ass list, Joe.
Yeah.
So next week we go back to just being the greatest ever list, and we doing just movies.
Okay.
Greatest movies ever.
Oh.
No matter what year. No
matter what motherfucking year. It's gonna be Casablanca for all I give a fuck about. You got Casablanca.
I'll pick Casablanca. You might as well pick Malcolm X.
Shit.
Malcolm X, man.
Yo, DC catching all this smoke. All the smoke going to DC. That's gonna be a clip. I'm definitely putting on
it. Does Malcolm X make the list?
Nope. Hell nah.
You be voting for it.
Yo.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. But yeah, next week is gonna be greatest 90s movies. Or greatest movies, I should say. Greatest movies
ever.
I was
gonna say 90s movies.
Yeah, I really did that. But greatest 90s movie, greatest movies ever. Yeah.
Period. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come with some 1950s shit on y'all.
And you gonna come with the Mac. Yo, he gonna put the Mac on here and shit. The Mac.
Ben-Hur.
Yeah, you might as well put Shaft on there.
Shaft, the original Shaft. We ain't doing Samuel L. Jackson Shaft.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Mars car wash.
The
And
original
then
Cardinal.
oh my god. And then the Tuesday after this,
Mandy takes Manhattan.
the Tuesday after this, I'm doing the top 10 list on Instagram Live.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
I'm doing the top 10 list on Instagram Live. And that's gonna be top 10 greatest athletes ever.
That's different.
O.J. Simpson.
But that is a good one, though.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yo,
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yo, because it's actually fucking true. He could actually make the fucking list. I'm not
Hell
gonna act like he
yeah.
can't.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
Right. In both sports.
Murdering and bait football. I mean,
The badass knees. I know his ass wasn't running far. Yeah, so we're gonna do the top 10 list on Instagram. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking do that one though. That's gonna be an interesting one. Because I can't have all y'all in the room. And that's the fucked up part.
for what? For Instagram?
Instagram, yeah. There's only 4.
I'm gonna be in the comments. I'm gonna be fucking
Yeah,
in the comments.
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. I'm gonna probably have like people comment on the list. But then like when we get to the final list, there's gonna be no more comments.
Right.
Like, when I finally make the last list.
Just like, open it up for a while and then close it.
Yeah. And doing that the first couple like times we do the list of the athletes, I'ma let them pick who they think in the comment section should make the list. They gonna be the tiebreaker in a sense. Like if it's a tiebreaker, I'm not gonna be the tiebreaker doing that first couple lists. But the last list, I'm the last deciding factor of the tiebreaker. So we have a tiebreaker of somebody should be on the list. I will be the only tiebreaker.
Okay.
So yeah. So next week movies, and then the week after that be me on Instagram Live doing the top 10 list. Yeah.
Got you.
All right, everybody plug yourselves. Plug. Somebody go my ass to sleep.
All right. Patreon.com/RSA. You got the Dark Therapy session on YouTube. Please go get. I'm on one half of that with Mr. Brandon Janeau right over there. And follow me on Instagram, RSAY, RSAYSR.
Yeah. I'm Nelson.
I'm Kim.
We are the
You can find all of our links on wearethetylers.com. But on Instagram, we are Meet the Tyler's Podcast 2021. TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, all that. wearethetylers.com. Check us out.
DC.
I don't want to go. They don't need to find me. Just look, you'll find me. I ain't hard to find.
I blend in with the hood. I'm camouflage.
Pretty much Instagram, what the shit _podcast. Got a show tomorrow night. Got a dope ass singer. I was excited to get her. Got another podcast. Got another guest host. Live tomorrow at 8. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch live. The Chambers Effect will be out. I think I'm about to start that March 13th. So it'll probably be every Sunday night at 8. Not sure yet. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thank y'all again for coming through. Y'all already know. Shout out to Smash for coming through for a minute at the house. Yeah, thank y'all for coming through. And the next 2 lists might be just as fucked up and crazy as this one. I don't know what we're gonna see. We're gonna see how the energy goes. We're gonna just try to see. Because the beginning of the list, you wouldn't even know it was a list at the beginning. You didn't even know what the fuck we were talking about. We were just we just going off on some other shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fuck that list. That other shit was funny.
If fuck that list was a
Yo, the next list we gonna do is all the fuck the lists conversations we had on Brandon
Oh
Show.
shit, yo, that shit gonna be live. We might put that shit on Instagram live.
Side
That
note,
might be-
that list.
Yo, I gotta get going. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so
All
much.
right, man.
Honestly,
Thank y'all for
I'll
coming
let y'all.
through. Hope y'all enjoy your night. Good night to
Yeah.
everybody. Peace, man.
Peace.
Good night.
Everybody.
Peace, peace.